Good morning. We've made it to day number 10. Hope you had a happy and safe 4th of July. Let's start back in on business. Specifically speaking, local area businesses. Specifically speaking about national meets. This is a topic that I have mixed emotions on because, well, let's lay it out there. A lot of free shit's given away at national meets. When you go to your vapor cons, your vape fest, your vape con, your vape blast, your vape bat, any of the national level meets, you can see people walking out of there with hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars of free juice. What effect does it have on the vape industry, though? And is it necessarily a good thing? So I'm going to come at this from a couple different points. So I know vapors that have went, there's no way I'm going to work through all the juice I got, and all that product just gets tossed aside, rots away, never looked at again. So is it really helping the vapor? Maybe some of them. I know some vapors cost them a lot of money to go to these events, rent the hotel room, the travel expenses, and one of the things they're offsetting that cost with is what value they think they're going to get out of it, and a lot of times, unfortunately, that's in free juice. Okay, let's look at how it affects the vendor that goes to the meet. The big boys, free juice doesn't cost them a whole lot. The middle and the smaller shops, though, they're paying thousands of dollars to get the booth. They're paying thousands of dollars in travel expenses, all to hand out thousands of dollars worth of product because they have to keep up with the big boys. What does it net them in the end? They might have some of the best juice in the world, but if that bottle doesn't pop, if it's not lucky enough to wind up in that person's hand and in their bag, and then after they get home to pull it out, vape it, and try it, it's absolutely nothing. And even if they do pull it out, what's the chance that they're going to remember talking to the random small vendor that had the friggin' awesome juice? They might not even remember who they are. They might have the business card in the stack with all the other business cards they got. So, like, a lot of small to medium vendors consider it a complete loss when you go to a meet. They go, and the only way they make it worthwhile is if they land a wholesale deal or two on a business to business day, which is not the part of the meet that the average Joe Blow goes to. It's the day before they make a connection with another vendor and they set up a wholesale account. Now, the next thing I want to look at is how does it affect the local businesses in that area. I've stayed after and went back to areas where meets have been held and asked the local vape shops what happened. Regardless if they went to the meet or not, they all see a decrease in profitability for depending anywhere from 3 to 6 months after the meet, just because everybody there got loaded out with so much juice. And unfortunately, not a lot was done to bring new vapors in. So, like, their normal customers are stocked up. They don't need anything. They don't go to the shop, and it suffers. How does it affect the online resellers or retailers? Again, whether they go or not, generally following the national meet, they'll see a decrease in business, not as much. And sometimes it'll actually hit them harder depending on what aspect of the internet they're on for online retailing, because the people that go to these meets, a lot of them are from the different online communities, whether it be Vapors TV, whether it be Reddit, whether it be some of the Facebook groups. A lot of the people that go to meet their friends from out of town that they've met online. They're now getting a lot of free juice they don't buy online as much. What does it do to the non-vapor? The giveaways of juice, they're running across people that, you know, if I'm a vapor and I get handed a juice at a meet, I have no idea where that juice comes from. I have no more idea about them than maybe the 5 minutes I spent at their booth, which is next to nothing. And then if I remember them, that's a big if. And if I'm vaping their juice and somebody tries my vape and is like, that's really good, what can you tell me about XYZ? I got it at a convention. I think their website's this. I don't know. I don't even know what the flavor profile on it is. I just loaded it up and I let you take the first hit. So it can be damaging to new or non-vapors, because when you're talking to them about your favorite juice, you can say a lot of things about your favorite juice. And I don't care who your favorite juice is. If your favorite juice is Jimmy Joe Bob's apple pie and you like it, when you talk to somebody about it, you're going to be much more informed about it. You're going to be able to tell them about the juice, how long you've been vaping it, how it lasts, what it's like in the morning, what it's like in the afternoon, what it's like in the evening. If you're vaping a random 30 you picked up at a meet, you can go, I tried it, I'm digging it right now. Don't know anything about it. I don't know what their ship times are. I don't know what the customer service on their website's like. I don't know if our local brick and mortar carries it. Now, am I saying that at national meets free stuff shouldn't be given away? Of course, that, even if I say that, that's not ever going to stop. Does it need to be done a better way, maybe? Yeah, most definitely. I mean, loading down vapors with thousands and thousands of mils of juice, that doesn't help anybody. What I would like to see going forward is, if you're handing out juice, 5 mil samples, 10 mil samples, not big old 30 mils. Don't give away the full line. Spend some time, actually make a connection with that potential customer so that they will remember you, and then hand out the flavors that they like. If you're just going to give out free stuff to everybody, beer koozies, t-shirts. I'm wearing a Standard Vape t-shirt. I'm wearing a cotton bacon hat. Now, the people that follow me real close know cotton bacon's my preferred wicking material. But looking at this atomizer and mod setup, how can you tell there's cotton bacon in there? You can't, but how many people see my vlog? How many people see me on Vapors TV? How many people see me on Facebook? I'm a walking billboard for them because I like the hat. It's not that I'm paid to wear this or anything like that. I like the hat. So that kind of swag will go a lot further than free juice that's going to get forgotten. Also, on the stuff you give out, it's there for marketing. Giving out a bottle of juice like this looks like every other bottle of juice like this. Completely different vendor. Wow, it looks very similar. Label's different. Avail was giving out little bottle holders. They weren't giving out juice. They were giving out a key ring that you could put a 30 mil in. Had their logo on it. I saw so many people pick that up. I've seen people, I don't have any of them right now, unfortunately, but I've seen people give out the 2-slot battery cases with their shop name engraved on it. Every time that vapor reaches for their battery, their shop name is in their hand. I've seen people give out fluid vapor. All the old school vapors, you'll see this little cheap, flimsy wooden stand. We all have it somewhere. It holds 3 tube mods, the good old 18650 tube mods, this style. It holds 3 of them. It says fluid vapor across the top, and it's a really cheap, like balsa wood. It's the greatest thing ever. And everybody that comes over looks and goes, "Where'd you get that?" And not only can we say it was handed out by Fluid Vapor, we can tell them the experience we had at the meet, all the good times we had. There's a story behind it, and those good feelings have Fluid Vapor associated with it. The type of merchandising material you give out, I understand why juice shops give out juice. You want people to try your product. But at the same time, is it really helping you? Is there something else you could be giving out that might be sticking better? Is there a better way to get the samples out there? Even if they were going to be your return customer, if you're handing them 30 mils off the bat, and let's say, I'll use my own line. My line's going to be 5 flavors. If I'm handing them a bottle of each, that's 150 mils. Let's say they like 2 of my flavors to the point that they want to make 2 of my flavors an all-day vape. They're going to go through 150 mils of juice before they even think about putting that first order in. And what if those 2 flavors that they liked were the first 2? They might not remember them by the time they get through my 5th flavor. And even though I want them on the first 2, the other ones are like, this is good, but I got to check out all these other juices too. I remember the first 2 were good. We'll hang on to that. I want to get those first, and then they'll inevitably forget after they get through my line and Jimmy Joe Bob, who was next to me's line, and still have 10 more lines to go through. Now, conversely, if I'm giving them battery case, which the cost of a 2-bay battery case is about the same cost as a plastic bottle on the wholesale side, give or take, they're going to see my logo every day. Something stupid, something easy, something cheap. Little plastic 2-bay battery case. That's just one example. I mean, you shop owners out there are extremely smart. You juice shops out there are extremely smart. And if it's the same cost as what you're putting out in materials in a bottle of juice and it sticks out better, wouldn't it kind of be foolish not to do the advertising that way? Just some food for thought for you. Again, this is day number 10. Hope you had a happy 4th of July. I'll see you again next time.